Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I'm talking about the three-man militia, and this particular part I'm going to be talking about how to disengage when the three-man militia comes out, and this after a shit hits the fan situation. The three-man militia comes out and is meeting the people that are coming in. Okay, now that's what we're talking about now. How you withdraw from a situation like that. Okay, now first, the reason why you're coming out is we're trying to find out who these people are coming into our area. Now, these people, there's no telling how many. And but the thing is, they're coming into our area. Okay, now what we need to do is the reason we're meeting them is we're trying to figure out exactly what they're doing in our area and if they are a threat. Okay, now that's why we're even out here. Now, on this particular situation, we've determined they are not a threat and they're just going to go on by. Now, this, think about it. Now, like I say, I'm talking about it, and in my mind, I'm thinking where I am out in Oklahoma. We're out in the country, out in Oklahoma. I mean, we're on a road, and that's all there is, an asphalt road, and there's a field on both sides. I mean, there's nothing. So that's where I'm thinking. And now, in your mind, you might be in town. It might be your neighborhood. It might be you've locked down your neighborhood for whatever reason. Maybe you got looters in the next neighborhood and we're trying to not allow them in our area. So that might be why we set this up. So you have to put it in your frame of mind on how you're doing it. So these right here, they could be refugees. And that's what I'm talking about now. You three, meet and greet, have already met them. You've determined that they are just true refugees and they're just moving on through. Now, once you determine that, what you do is you're going to have either on this side or on the other side, you're going to have, how do you say, a comfortable place where you will have protection. And what you're going to do, let's say there's, let's just say there's a wall. Say there's a wall right there. Okay, these people have been bottlenecked down to going through your area. You've already bottlenecked it. You've already set it up where they have to meet you if they're going to come through your area. Now what you're going to do is, once you've determined these people are okay just to go on through, and you've explained the rules to them about, like in my case, we're on a road. If you step off the road, you'll be considered a threat and you'll be shot. So just stay on the road and just go right on through. And now see, in my area, we have like water over here and stuff like that. So in other words, I would let them, if you need water, you go to the river or pond, whatever, and get your water. Because once you go through here, it's non-stop, and you're going to just go right on to the other side. That's the way it's going to be in your neighborhood also. So they've already got their water, they're ready to go. This guy, like I say, on this particular situation, the way this is set up, this one will move over here, and this is where he's going to stay. And the reason is he can duck behind the wall if he has to. And this one will come back over here, and he will be able to duck behind the wall or a car, if there's a car there. Might have 2 or 3 cars lined up here. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You have to set this stuff up so it's in your favor and you're letting these people through. And now the main guy, don't forget, these two have masks. Nobody knows anything about them. And they're on both sides. And this guy will move not so much. Not so much in the center of what the wall is, because he still has to be able to get behind cover if need be. So he'll be either closer to one side or closer to the other side. Or like I say, if there's two parked cars, let's see what we got here. Then he would go and stay up between the parked cars. This way he'd duck in between the two cars. And this will allow your intruders or refuge. This time we determined they're refugees. And if they're armed, no problem. Make sure that they understand they need to take the magazines out of their weapons, unload their weapon, take a round out of the chamber, take their magazine out. Now they can hold them, and then they go on through. But we don't want them having their rifles with their magazines in there, so they're ready to fight. No, we're not going to do that. And then we will make sure everybody stays away from them. Nobody stands up close to the road and get going. You don't do that. You don't associate with these people at all. They're refugees. They're going somewhere. They're scared. And when you coming up next to the road, hey, what you need is a sandwich, stuff like that. I wouldn't take a sandwich from these people. You don't know who the hell these people are. You're walking through here. I mean, there's no problem. Let's let it go with that. You want to give me a sandwich? We don't know, if it's been tainted or what. We have no idea. We're not going to do it. All we do is go around through. So you make sure your people know to stay away from that road. Or if it's like I say, you're a city folk and it's in the town, make sure they stay inside their house. And so the road is clear to let these people go right on through your community. That's the idea of that. So, so like I say, you find some way where you can step out of the way, you're both on the same side so they can go through. This way, if there's any trouble, you can all shoot one direction and there's nothing for them to take cover over on this side. All the cover's on the one side and we're using it. So that's why it's set up like that. And this is, like I say, is when you use this type of system when you determine they're not a threat and you're just going to let them go right on through. And that's what this setup is made for. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.